Rods and Wrecks. We specialize in C4 Corvette parts, accessories, and any advice or help we can give through Messenger or through any phone calls or anything to help you guys get your cars back going. We're happy to give that advice and supply parts. Today I was going to go over a common issue, be the power seats. On the early cars, the 84 through 89 cars, you got your power seat controls here. If you have dual power seats, you have it on each side. The later cars, it's located in the same spot, but the switches are a little different. But a lot of times, what the problem is, the seat won't go forward or back, or up and down, or up or down. Today, I'm going to show you how to test the system, so you can pinpoint: is it the switches that are bad? Is it the seat track is bad? Is it the motors in the seat track? Is it the transmission on the seat track? What pieces of that seat track or the power seat system has failed if yours isn't working, and help you get it fixed. Okay, these are the two main components on your power seat that would potentially fail on you. This switch assembly is from an 84 through 89. Actually, this exact one's through 84 through 86. It has the round style pins on the seat connector. This connector goes to under your console to your power. It's power and ground. Power is the switches, and then the switches, as you move them, sends power through seat switch, through the seat plug, to your plug here where it plugs into the motors, and then the motors will turn these gears into the transmission and move your seat forward, back, up, down, whichever way you command it. So the 87 through 96, these have flat style pins coming off the seat track, and the switch here will have a flat style, or the connector here will have a flat style pin connector. Like I said, it'll have this style from 87 through 89. 90 through 96 will have a different style, but this concept is all the same. The principles all work the same. So on this switch, what I would do, leave this hooked up to your vehicle. First, check fuses. Make sure you're getting power to this. So if you can access this, unplug this, do a test light or a multimeter. Just make sure you've got a 12 volts coming into the switch like you should. Assuming you do, from there, unplug, take your seat out of your car. It's simple. You just take the bottom cushion out. You unhook the bottom cushion, pull the bottom cushion out. Then from there, you'll be able to see this. This is all exposed at that point. If you want to get the total seat out of your way, you have 4 bolts that holds the plastic clamshell, the plastic seat shell on. Take those 4 bolts out, your seat comes 100% out. And then you would just see this still bolted to your floor of your car. You're monitoring your car. You would see your plug, and then this plug will come in through the carpet in the middle here, through the carpet, and plug into this connector. So from there, unplug the connector. Take a test light, multimeter, whatever way so you can measure see if you've got power coming through here. Turn your car to the on position. Probe each one of these if you got a test light, put your one end of your test light to a known good ground, and then probe each connector while you're moving the switch. For instance, let's say you move this switch up, and that would theoretically move the front of the seat up. Probe these until you find one that has power, that the test light turns on and it has power. If you do have power in one of these controls, push down. A different one will have power. Same here. With all your switches, test all these. Make sure all these have power when you activate the switch, like they should. If it does not, you could have either broke wire in the system, or most of the time these switches get dirty from age. Common deal. You can take the switch apart, spray with contact cleaner, put the switches back together, and you'll be hopefully back in business. Or just move the switch several times back and forth, kind of rotate back and forth, etc. and see if you get power here. Okay, let's assume now you have power to all these. Everything's working as should when you move the switches. You can eliminate this from your problem then. So you know your switches are good, you're getting power sent to these power seat frame. From there, you will unplug, leave it unplugged, and then I'll show you how to probe each one of these by hooking power to them, just off a 12-volt jumper box. You can do like a DeWalt battery. You don't have to be a 12-volt, it can be an 18 or 24-volt. It's not gonna hurt the motors. Like off your power screwdriver, something just to get power to these. Let me pause here for a second and set up my camera, and I will set up the probes and show you how to do that. Okay, with my power pack activated, I've got my probes. You go to your pin, your plug, put your alligator clip on one, just go to your adjacent one. Okay, the one I went to the bottom left, I went to the middle bottom, that activates down in the front. You switch those 100%, just switch your power and ground around, and that takes it up in the front. Go to your next one, be your third one on the bottom, and then your one right above it, that'll move it forward. Switch those around to get it to go backward. That'll get it to go backward. From there, take your power and go to the last set on top. It doesn't matter which one you hook it to, just one of the two. To the opposite one, take your ground and push it. That's the back going up. Switch those. Just flip them opposite. And that would make the back go down. This seat frame works. Everything works as it should. Common things you'll see when you do that, either you might hear a click out of the motor. You might see this, the tube that has the drive shaft, if you would, kind of jump. And that would mean something in the transmission, the gear in the transmission is broke. You might, another common thing, on the up and front, if you get weight on them, a little bit of a load, and try to go up, you hear click, 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 click. Same in the back, click, 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 click. What that is, you got a broke gear in the seat transmission. Nobody sells the plastic gearing for the transmissions yet. I'm looking into doing some manufacturing on those myself. But to service that, the transmission's riveted together, and you have to drill rivets. It kind of gets complex, not impossible, but a little bit more complex. Common repair or fix for that, one of two things. We can sell just the transmission, and you can swap that. A lot more time consuming on your end to rebuild, to disassemble your unit and rebuild it with a known good transmission. Or the easiest is just to buy the entire seat frame, and it's literally 4 bolts, 1 plug, well 8 bolts, 4 bolts to get your seat out, 4 bolts to get the frame off the floor, unplug, plug a known good one in, install 4 bolts, you're back in business in less than a half hour. So that is one way, a good known way to test on your power seats, to kind of isolate where the problem is, whether it's switch, whether it's fuse, not getting power to the system, switch, not getting the power from the command to the seat track, or the seat track itself, either bad motor or bad transmission. I hope this video helped, and reach out, let me know if you would like any other videos. Like I said, we part out these C4s. We're very versed in all the common issues and problems, and we test all of our parts before we send them out or advertise them for shipping or for availability. So yeah, hit us up and let us know what you'd like us to test. Be happy to test any parts or show you how to test any parts. So that way there you can kind of do your own self-diagnosing and isolate your problems. So you buy the correct part the first time, and you're not buying switches that you don't need, C-frames that you don't need, etc. You know, you're not spending a ton of money on stuff that is just not needed whenever a simple afternoon on a Saturday in the garage, you know, with radio on and or headphones in, and kind of just do your self diagnostics. Find out if it's the switch. If it's the switch, you're able to clean it and get power here, man, you know, that's a great feeling to just put a little elbow grease in and get your problem solved. Even if it's buying a part, you know, diagnosing the problem correctly the first time saves just time, money, and a lot of frustration. So again, let us know, reach out, let us know what other parts you'd like us to test. Thanks.